Previously on Spice Road, I went back in time to my roots in New York and New Jersey. But now I'm back home in Los Angeles to try and find out what the future holds. I want to understand where we're going from here for South Asians and for my kids.
I missed you too. What has been happening since I left? You know what? I'm actually checking out my next restaurant right here in LA.
Go west, young man. Maybe that phrase has stuck around because it evokes all the feelings I had when I first moved to LA. A city of unknown potential. A city of the future. Raising kids here has been joyfully surreal in that sense. But if this place is indeed the jumping off point into tomorrow, what's the evolution of our people in this country? I have a feeling this is the place where I just might discover it. Downtown Los Angeles, the concrete beating heart of Los Angeles County. I'm here today because I heard about a spot that has elevated South Asian street food to a high art. Everything from the stylishly hip design of their website and food packaging to the unique twists they're putting on age-old specialties gives me a good hint as to where South Asian food and culture might be heading. I'm meeting up with owner Asim Barwani at Paratha, a food truck, takeout, and catering business that delivers a halal desi street food experience to foodies all over LA.
Hey, Asim!
Hey, Rupak.
I'm excited to be here.
Thanks for coming out.
Oh, man.
What's up, man? Thanks for coming out.
I love these colors. Where did you get the inspiration for this?
We're South Asian street food. Our inspiration's all truck out related. So you got the peacock, you got the mountain scene in the background, you got animals, wildlife.
What's happening on the inside?
Come on in,
I'm already
Rupak.
enticed by the outside.
Watch your step. Welcome to the truck, Rupak.
Wow. All right, so you said it was a family business.
Yes, it
What
is
do
a
you mean?
family business.
What is a family
Yeah,
business?
so my wife Zara and I started a few years back, 2018 or so, because there weren't really any South Asian street food, halal street food options in LA. My brother-in-law's the head chef, and all the recipes are actually their mom's. We just modernized them.
What is a paratha?
Rupak, I think the only way that to explain to you what a paratha is to show you how to make one.
Really?
You want to try some out?
Yeah, and I want to learn how to make
I'll
one,
teach
too.
you. I'll teach you.
All right, where'd you make them here?
No, we make it in our test kitchen, not too far away from here. So,
All right.
You want to head over?
Yes.
Parathas are a wheat flour flatbread commonly eaten throughout South Asia. They're usually cooked on a flat metal pan called a tawa and can either be filled with stuffing like potatoes, paneer, or minced meat, or made plain via a beautiful layering process that makes them delightfully flaky and a perfect complement to just about any dish.
Oh, wow, so this is it, huh?
Welcome in, Rupak. Back in South Asia, everyone does everything by hand, but they're skilled experts at it. We're gonna use this dough press to help us a little bit. Beras are the dough balls.
Okay.
Pretty much what we're gonna do is we're gonna flatten them.
Okay.
We're gonna do what's called the lacha.
Lacha,
So lacha
right.
means layering.
Oh, okay.
The way we're gonna do it is a bit of a pleat setup, and then we're gonna be spiraling it. And in between the layers, we do a little bit of ghee and we do a little bit of flour, all-purpose
Okay.
flour. So we got our dough ball here. We're just gonna push it down in the middle. We're gonna get it nice and stretched out.
Okay.
The thinner it is, the more crispy and flakier those layers are gonna go. We're just
Okay.
gonna throw it down here. The oil's already there, we're just gonna slap it down. And we're just gonna sprinkle some ghee over the whole thing. And then you get some of the flour, just a bit dust in it. So we're gonna go one pleat,
Okay.
we're gonna fold over again, and we're just gonna continue the process till we get to the bottom.
He made it look so good. You just made
very
that look
intricate.
so effortless.
We're gonna actually introduce the spirals. So we got that spiral going here. Tuck it underneath here. And that's your leche pera.
I'm gonna try that.
Wanna try
All right,
it?
let's try it. Here we go. Put it down.
Throw a little
just
ghee
throw
on
a little
there
ghee
just
on
in
there.
case.
Little ghee.
Go ahead.
Slam.
Oh yeah, let me loosen it up for you a little bit. Let me see. Try that now.
Okay.
I'll help you if you need to.
What do you,
There you go, there you go. All right, let's take a peek at it.
All right.
Lift it up again. Cool.
So,
Boom. Cool.
nice.
Almost. Throw some ghee on
Oh,
there
ghee first.
Ghee is important. So now you just sprinkle some of the flour.
Leche time, right?
Let's do it.
The final piece. Oh, see, you made it look so easy. I'm doing like the
Yeah,
carpet. I'm doing the
exactly,
carpet
your carpet,
roll.
yeah.
How do you
So-
do the
so
oh, you know what?
fold it over and then
that
fold it
way,
back.
and then fold it back.
Exactly.
And then fold it over, and then fold it back. I'm not gonna get this last fold.
There you go. There you go.
Oh.
That's pretty good. Smash it down a little bit. Make it thin. That'll help you a little bit.
I totally forgot the spot. Oh yeah, that's around your finger,
Yeah,
right?
now it's gonna be like my finger.
Oh my goodness, this is good.
Just toss it over.
Boom.
Just tuck this little tail into where your finger is right there.
Okay.
Compare side by side.
Oh my God.
But this is pretty good actually, Rupak.
Thank you, thank
I'm
you.
really impressed. These have been sitting for a few hours just to
Okay.
let it stretch out, really release. So that temperature also
interesting.
sets. And then we're just gonna push it down.
Right. Can we cook this?
Yeah, we can definitely try. So I'm just gonna flatten this out, and then we're just gonna cook each side until we get to a finish we like. Big
Oh,
deal.
that's good.
All right.
That sounds like heaven. Look at that.
So we got a combination of watermelon radish, sweet pepper, some red onion, mint, and cilantro. Not everyone loves the red onion, but you gotta do red onion, you gotta do onions with your paratha.
All right.
And now we got our cooked paneer. We marinate it at the same way we do with everything else. Do you like it spicy?
I do.
Okay, so we got our hari chutney, that's gonna make it spicy. So we're gonna go a little bit like that. Then we got our meaty chutney, so our tamarind, our sweet tamarind. Now we're gonna roll it up. So we just go like that, and we're just gonna roll it like so.
Beautiful. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Can we eat?
Shout
Can
out.
we
Let's
party?
head
Let's
out.
shout out. Here we are with this beautiful spread, by the way.
Thank
I love
you.
all of this.
Appreciate
Can you
it.
just quickly explain what everything is
Yeah,
here?
yeah. So these are the parathas rolls we just made. We got our bangan fritters, our eggplant fritters, aloo fritters, our potato fritters, and you can't go wrong with that. The aloo samosas. These are our vegan samosas. All this is vegan, gluten-free. And then can't forget our mango lassi.
Let's break into this
Let's do
lassi
it,
first.
Let's do it. Cheers, man.
Cheers, brother.
I was tired of watered down lassis, so I made sure that we got an extra thick.
We got look at lassi nose here.
I'm American, so I'm born and raised in LA. I wasn't like a whitewash kid, but I wasn't necessarily in touch with my roots necessarily. My wife, she's from Pakistan, so a lot of that came with my wife and her family.
Were you scared when you launched into this?
We didn't know anything about food. You know, we went into it just because we wanted to do it.
This is Desi street food, right?
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is a very specific thing you're branding here.
Yeah, it's really the kind of street food that you have at weddings. I've only been to Pakistan for weddings specifically.
Mm-hmm.
Everything that we do, we try to take from all different regions and try to represent, you know,
Yes.
each region.
We say Desi, right? That's what Desi
yeah.
covers it all.
Desi street food. That's
I
what
love
we
it.
do here.
Let's unpack this word Desi. It derives from the word Desh, which means land or country. So Desi roughly translates to of the country. But which country? Desi refers to people and things of South Asian origin. Okay, but where is South Asia exactly? As the name indicates, it's in the southern part of the Asian continent and includes the countries of India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Nepal, Sri Lanka, Bhutan, the Maldives, and Afghanistan. While these countries have distinct political borders, they have many cultural elements in common. Less than a century ago, some of these countries were even part of the same country. For me personally, and many South Asians in America, Desi has become a community rallying cry to foster respect and cultural solidarity at a time when some dark forces seek to divide us. Desi is a word that unites us under our shared banner of heritage. For Asim, who is of proud Pakistani Muslim descent, he's consciously chosen the inclusive term Desi street food to define his cuisine. Paratha's food adheres to the Muslim guidelines of halal, but appeals to everyone, including me, a vegetarian of Indian Hindu descent.
The lacha, the paneer, it's all coming together.
Yeah. It's kind of like an explosion of flavors.
It's an explosion. What is halal?
So halal in Arabic means okay, permissible. In the food aspect of it, it's food that's okay to eat. Similar to kosher in Judaism, pork and alcohol are forbidden. So halal is anything that is not that. You know, chicken, beef, these kind of things are halal. It's how the animals are raised, it's how the animals are killed, the least amount of pain possible. And all of our items come from halal certified vendors, and we're certified ourselves.
And what does halal mean to you specifically?
It's really a way of life. Halal is something that I've been doing since teenager. But you can really taste it in the meat. And we have a lot of customers who come to us that aren't even Muslim, and they eat halal because the quality of the food is different. So on the box, we actually have halal written there. And some people look at that, you know, depending on who you are, what your background is, you look at that with a little bit of skepticism. But when you eat the food and you realize this is also halal, then you have a connection with that person in a different way that you may not have had.
You took a big chance.
Yeah.
And now you're here and you're succeeding and you're doing it well.
You know, if we were just doing this to make a buck, we'd be doing it completely differently. It's not cheap to make a box like this. It's not cheap to make thick lassi or thick chutney. We're really trying to do it to influence the South Asian cuisine in LA or, you know, everywhere really. Just kind of elevate the South Asian flavors that we've become accustomed to here. And so people who don't already know about the food or don't really know about the culture, it goes straight to them through their taste buds.
I'm just proud to be in your presence. You've taught me some things. I've learned how to make a paratha. Keep doing it. More power to you.
Always have a lassi with your name on it.
Now that I'm home, I gotta show some love to my neighborhood Desi grocery store come restaurant. Anytime I'm in need of spices, ghee, dal, or craving a convenient and tasty meal, Bhanu in Pasadena is my first stop. And of course, anything good is made great when shared with a friend. So today, I've invited my longtime pal Kiran Deol to chow down with me. Kiran is a wildly talented stand-up comedian, writer, actor, and director, and I always appreciate her thoughtful and hilarious perspective on things.
This is my hood, and I want to treat you, and I want to go shopping with you, and I want to do everything with you. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, come on. I'm gonna grab one of these so we can do this official style.
Okay, let's move slowly.
Let's move
so that
slow. We want
can-
to take our time. This is a big deal.
And by move slowly, I mean it's important to spend Lupuck's money.
This, for me growing up,
What was this? This
Mysore
sandal soap?
sandal soap.
I don't know this soap.
You've never smelled this? This is the most, I'm gonna get one for you. You just gotta have it. This is a classic soap.
This smells like my uncle's house in Delhi.
Yeah,
That
exactly.
is hilarious.
That's right.
As I'm like itching my ear, I'm like, oh my God.
I don't know if
This
that's
is
a good
It's giving me flashbacks. Kurele, do you know kurele?
I know it. I honestly can't yet eat it.
You don't like it?
I feel like your tongue has to die before you can.
You feel like your
Yeah, it's
tongue
like-
has
there's
to
like-
die?
It's so bitter.
You cut them, you would take out the seeds that are hard, and then you can just like hand fry it with grilled onions. I'm explaining this to you the way my mother explains cooking, which is just like missing so many steps. Should we get it bindis or no bindis?
Should I get a bindi? Do you want a
I
bindi?
feel like you would look good in a bindi.
All right, let's do bindis.
So you're gonna, and then you put it on, you're gonna put it on while we eat?
So this is the veggie chaska, garlicky notes, and it's veggie. They also do it with chicken, but they did veggie for me. And this is chole bhature. And chole is chickpea curry, and bhature. Bhature is really cool because it's leavened bread. This is deep fried and
Very
it's
healthy.
delicious. Very healthy, right? Yeah.
Comfort food. This is comfort food.
No, I had to ask this very important question because I've known you since college, right? We met each other freshman year.
Yep.
And we were actors. And then you made this extraordinary jump into comedy. What is it like to make people laugh?
It's so fun. It's a live performance. I think probably similar to what you feel doing theater, right? Like with stand-up, you're not gonna go on stage one time, you're gonna go on stage like 10,000 times. You can do great one night and then do bad the next night, and that's just all part of it.
How have you felt the audience response to you sharing your culture on stage?
What's cool is when you can hear the laugh points of like recognition in different places. So for instance, I have a joke about "Jetune hat na main tenu maar sitna," which is like, you know, Punjabi, which means like, oh, if you don't stop, I'm gonna like hit throw you across the room. That's a combo verb talking about my grandparents. But it's like when you say that for an Indian crowd, do you know what I mean? Like before the translation, there's just like this recognition and this acknowledgement. So that was amazing to see how there's really an audience for us.
Our generation was the first generation to break through and transition, and I feel like cross over in a way, where it didn't just have to be brown people appreciating what you were saying, it was also non-brown people who
It's
could
through the
relate. Yeah.
specificity, hopefully you're hitting something universal. When I was growing up, obviously my mom cooked a ton of Indian food, but you really take it for granted. I was very resistant to learning about cooking when I was a kid, just because I always felt like, like woman in the kitchen. I associated cooking with subservience. It wasn't until I like grew up and like lived alone and stuff that I really started to see the food as like nourishment.
You're Sikh,
Yep.
or Sikh, depending on how you choose to say it.
Yep.
Gurudwara is your church temple. That's the house of worship for Sikhs. Is the Gurudwara. I have been to a Gurudwara once, and they have this amazing tradition called langar, where they feed whoever comes, regardless of faith. What is your experience with langar and with food at the Gurudwara?
The religion's young, and a lot of the philosophy behind it is equality. And that langar tradition really speaks to the equality because it's everyone sits on the floor and everyone eats exactly the same thing and is served exactly the same way. I love that as a tradition. It really speaks to like the idea of what serving a community is.
Yeah. What better way to serve people than to feed them, right? It's the
Exactly,
most
yeah.
basic thing that human beings need.
Yeah, let's do the gulab jamun, yeah.
All right, now you ordered this. Try and describe it.
A fried dough ball.
Fried dough ball,
but
love it.
Like a delicious fried dough, because fried dough ball does not sound appetizing. There's probably a better way to describe this.
Gulab jamun literally translates to rose berry. Dried milk solids are rolled into balls and deep fried before being dunked in a rosewater infused sugar syrup. It's yummy, and also among the most ubiquitous of American desi desserts. Again, my thoughts turn to the future. A little over 100 years ago, some folks from Naples, Italy brought pizza to the US, and we know what happened next. Desis are only a few decades into our journey as Americans. Could gulab jamun one day be casually sold in coffee shops as the donut hole of tomorrow?
We bought the bindis. We're gonna make this official.
To celebrate the end of the meal.
The end of the meal.
Here we go, bye.
Nice.
I'm not even, okay.
Yeah, there we go. Yes, that looks good on you.
Okay. Matching bindis.
Matching
Did that-
bindis.
Yeah, we did it. We did it.
We did it. Whatever you want to do, you just got to go for it, okay? Will you promise me that you will have a dream, figure out what it is, and then don't stop. Just go for it. And I support you in whatever your dream is. You guys are in the driver's seat. That's what I've learned from this whole journey. You just got to go after what you want, whatever's in your heart. Don't waste a second, and be true to what it is you want to do. You know? Anyway, I love you guys, and I'm just happy to be here right now.
I can't help but feel both filled with awe and also incredibly lucky. The awe is because everyone I've met on this journey so far has pushed through significant challenges in pursuit of a singular vision, a dream, a self-image of their own design. And lucky? Well, because I get to travel this road. And I come armed only with curiosity. I'm living the questions, as one of my favorite poets, Rilke, might say. Speaking of questions, my stomach's growling a bit, and now I'm wondering, what's next on the menu? I can't wait to find out.